Spiker here. I'm just taking off on a Friday afternoon. It's actually Father's Day weekend, and my wife is going to actually give moto camping a try this weekend. She's not traditionally been a tent camper, or even a camper for that matter, but she's going to give it a try. How it goes, in hopes to be able to do some traveling, get this summer by bike, if she can make it work for her. She knows I love it, and it's a great way for us to make our trips a little more economical. So she's hoping we can make it work for her, because it'll be a good thing if we can. That being said, we're going to be doing some riding. Plan is to not come home till Sunday evening. We're only going to go about an hour and a half from home, but it's a good place to go. It's a nice little camp area at a state park, and we're looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good time, a good experiment for her. And it's a gorgeous weekend. It's supposed to be just fantastic all weekend, so we're really looking forward to it. Big news is, by the time this video comes out, because I'm way behind still, my stickers will be in. So if anybody wants one, hit me up. We'll work something out to get you sent one. So I'm not selling them at this point. Just, they're going to be, costing me a little bit out of pocket, but it is what it is. It's a good way to get my name out there and mark where I've been. So if you want one, hit me up, let me know. Throw a comment in or direct message me on social media. I am on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, all of them under Driftless Biker. So feel free to hit me up on any of the platforms. It's always good to dust off the camping stuff. I am taking a much larger tent than I normally do. Could fit probably 6 of my tents inside this one, and it's absolutely overkill, but it's one I happen to have from years gone by. So it's a good opportunity to pull it out and see how it goes, and just use it for this. And if we end up we're going to do something more camping, well, we'll have to look into getting a different tent, but for now it works for this trip anyway. This biker here, being kind of quiet because it's pretty early in the morning and we're in a public campground, the wife and I, but I thought I would show you guys a little bit of the campsite. Here's our bikes and our tent. This tent is way too big, but it was her first time out camping motorcycles, and my normal camping tent is, we'll say, petite. That's being generous. We're at Backbone State Park in Iowa at the South Lake Campground. Very nice campground. Found a spot that's relatively secluded. So the backdrop to ours is this, all woods and open. So pretty nice spot. We'll see how my wife is this morning. She hasn't slept in a tent in years, and we'll just see how it went. I'm up early because that's me. I'm always up early, especially when I'm camping. Let's see. Hopefully I think we're gonna head over to Poopy's in Savannah, Illinois today, and just enjoy some riding. And we'll see how she feels though when she wakes up. I'm not gonna rush her. Just slowly take it easy and see how it goes. So I'm sure I'll have more video later today and this evening, and tomorrow hopefully as well. So this is the ride through Backbone State Park. And as I was making this ride, I was struck by a memory. The memory of my first time riding through Backbone. And the friend who was leading that ride. We lost that friend this winter to a stroke shortly after he retired to the Philippines. Rest easy, brother. This park is just simply magnificent to ride through. The speed limit's really low, so it's a slow speed ride, but the scenery is fantastic. The road is interesting, and it's just a worthwhile trip if you ever get the opportunity. Somehow or another, I made it to close to 40, maybe even 40. No, not quite. Close to 40 before I actually ever experienced this park. And it is one now that if I'm going through the area, I'll go out of my way to make sure I can make a visit to it. We start out this day going from the east gate to the west gate, and then back to the center and out through the north gate. I will video most of that. Um, I'll cut it some for time, but yeah, hope you enjoy. Um, Continue the video. I'm going to go to probably music for the rest because I was still having mic issues, and you heard a couple pops earlier in the video, and that would be what it was. So I'm going to finish out with music from here on, but a little bit more audio, I think. But for the most part, it's going to be music. All right. Thanks for watching. it was a clear day. It's such a pretty view across there.
All right. Time to wrap this video up. We had multiple river crossings, as you saw. Savannah Sabula, Dubuque, Julian Dubuque Bridge, back across at Prairie to Sheen, and then finally the Lansing Bridge, which is the one we're going across right now. We got a little rain, which frankly was welcome because we have been so dry here this summer that any rain is a welcome sight. It was a great weekend, so much so that my wife has decided we're going to do more motorcycle camping. We did not bring home the tent that we had with us on this trip because we had rain inside of our tent Sunday morning. It started raining overnight and the rain liner had failed, but that's okay. We made it through and it was a good trip all in all. Thanks for coming along for the ride.